the like double check if you want to go live thing on on OBS. It's like I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. So this is it. Return to Slay the Spire. How do we feel about this? Is there a lot of melodrama? I don't know. Thing is we weren't making very uh weren't making very good progress of Slay the Spire in the first place. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like it just we weren't ever like really connecting on the decks that we were building. And that's the truth. That's the dead truth. So goals going forward. Don't die? I don't know. I don't have any good advice for myself right now. Ironclad me, sir. Greetings. All right. Alan Rickman is still here. Good to know. I'll take the upgrade. Big Bash. You confirm your... You want me to do what? Hang tight. Sorry. Skirt. Skirt. Okay. It's been skirted into the proper position for the time being. It can probably be even larger. You know what? Just like that. That's fine. I'm okay. Let's go. All right. Sorry. I was just like, I wasn't understanding why we weren't confirming things. Confirm your selection. I would love to. What is going on here? Okay. Was it Y? Is Y my confirmed for some reason? I know Y is the legend. Let's see. How can I freak this? This one goes to a boss no matter what. This one gives me... Actually, tell you what. We should get both of the money bags. We can freak it. I think from here. I think you start from here. What are you doing? Now, if you could stop doing that, it'd be great. What do you know? He did. We both asked politely and forced him to as well. What are you doing? You're sitting there thinking about something? You're being strategic? I don't like it. I'm gonna punish you for thinking about it. All right. Hang on. I think this is the optimum position, perhaps. Okay. I was like, where's my gauge? I couldn't see it. Okay. We're good now. We're good. We're good. Okay. Sir, I cannot not allow you to become violent, okay? Just you need to remain calm. Oh, you slimed me? That's a capital offense, sir. Blah! Blammo! That's how you get him. Okay, and we got a fear potion. We have no build yet, so this is our first draw, huh? If this card is in your hand at the end of a turn, it's exhausted. Exhausted cards are removed. I'm not sure what that means, but it is 10 block for 1. Oh, snap. Hey, it's Kohaku. What's going on, Kohaku? Yes. What's going on, guys? It's press. It's the whole gang. The whole gang is here. I can feel it right here next to all the hamburger. Okay, see, look, this is exactly what we're talking about, though, right? So, what's it good for? Please give me the ghost armor, sir. Ooh, you get a we're gonna, it's either we take no damage, but I would also like to get someone ready for next turn too. So I'm prepared to eat some damage. And Goat is here, and Sal. Well, I told you, the whole gang is here now. It's complete. It's complete. I'm ready. We're ready to form some kind of mighty press mess rangers Zord. It's gonna happen. I'm playing the Power Rangers song in my head right now. I'm hyped. So didn't get a lot of you play the one defend that you did get, and then you clobber the one guy like just bejesus. I don't even call the head as long as I'm one of the fists. If I'm one of the fists, then like I just want to be like the robot that punches. Right? The press mess rangers, right? Blammo! See, you blam them. Give me the card. Give me the card. We've got Combust at the end of the turn. Lose 1 HP. Deal 5 damage. I don't know about that. Deal 2 damage. Damage 4 times. Exhaust. Which could be great if we could get rid of the pummel. See, exactly, right? Like, it's not even about being in charge. I'm about sharing the glory. I just want to, I want to bop. I'll do it again. Bop, bop. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're gonna grab pummel because it's got that fist of the North Star. Hyakuretsu Ken, or for you babies, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Ora. Like, it's just I want to pummel this guy, but I got to get rid of the. You got to get rid of the bad effect here. So we're gonna go to the shop, right? Remember we started with all that gold to start with. That's where it's gonna pay off. Okay, that's when you ask this weirdo for something. Please give me something, sir. He has a perfected strike, a bludgeon, maybe. Perfected strike, which we still have all of our regular strikes, so that's still on the table. It's a perfectly logical thing. Battle trance, draw 3, cannot draw additional. I hate that. Shockwave, apply weak and vulnerable to all. That's great. Metalize at the end of your turn, gain 3 block. That's like a rest of the rest of the match kind of deal. All right, hang on. Do we have the ability to... Okay. I was checking to see if I had the ability to remove exhaust yet. I do not have the ability to remove exhaust yet. So... Bandage up is probably a no-brainer in this situation. I feel like that's the one we're going to get the most repeat value out of. All right. Get me out of here. Stop talking to me. Let me at a small monster. I do realize there's a tiny cat behind me. Enjoy his presence. It's not always guaranteed. He thinks he's a dog. He thinks he's a dog. This is what I'm talking about. So the Muppet, he's thinking about, you know, being big and bad right now. So we're gonna like just bop the heck out of him. Look at that. Get out of here. I think you do it again. All right. I think that was pretty optimum as far as a turn one. But see, now I put this to the group. Who's the head? Who's the leader? Because like, you know, I feel like we're all willing to share that spot. Maybe that's the bot. Maybe that's the Mighty Press Mess bot is the head. Okay. Ghost armor, please. He's only gonna do 6, so I'm unafraid now. I know. I see. We're getting back to card games. I promised we were gonna get to it. Here's the secret. Okay, this is my secret. I pre-made a bunch of my thumbnails, and so now I feel like I have to work. Otherwise, I wasted all of that time making the thumbnails. That's how I tricked myself into actually producing quality YouTube content. Why are you still attacking me, sir? I've got 5. I need more. The Muppet makes me slightly afraid. He's got a little bit of a buff right now. He's more buffed right now. Okay. Here's the deal. Please. Not enough, huh? Okay. Block some of the damage, then come back, and then we're gonna, you know, get the rest of it. Look at this. Bop! And I'll do it again. The Heart of Iron. Alright, yeah, we know what Metalize does now. My social media name is now the same on all platforms. It's Ronoran. Rohnoran. It's a transliteration of how you pronounce my name when I was studying Japanese in Japan, and I kept that Gmail, and now that's my name across all social media platforms. Rohnoran. We may jingle it. I grabbed a card that I didn't know what it was, but that's fine. I love rolling the dice. We're gonna find out what that was in 3 seconds. Perhaps the merchant will help me resolve this problem. He won't. So we need to take an inventory. What do we get? You got Shrug It Off, gain 8 block, and draw 1. That's not bad. I like it. We really don't have a lot of room for anything right now. Let's grab the Body Slam, since we're all blocky at the moment. We've got a sort of E-Honda build kind of going on. It's all turtle and then big whammy. You know what I mean? Please let me out, merchant. I'm the Nintendo controller very, very makes me afraid. I'm sorry. I saw a deluge of comments. uh you know what? I'm glad your D&D session went great. That's fantastic. Thank you for looking me up on YouTube. I do appreciate that. And then yeah, man. We're going to apply some Yu-Gi-Oh skills right now. Why are you attacking me first thing? I have not done anything to you, sir. You're a cutthroat of some kind, aggressive. You're going to hit me for 10 damage and thievery when 15 damage when he attacks. You have 45. I can't do anything about that. I can block some. I can block some. And then better question is what I want to do. Do I want to... I think I'd rather get rid of the vulnerable. Or apply the vulnerable, rather. Hit me! I can take it. Oh, you son of a gun. Look at that, he took my money! Why would you take my money? Oh, the ghost armor. Okay. And actually, doctor, I have a sickness. And this man has my cowbell. I've got 10 armor right now, which means I am not afraid of his strike. I will smack you twice. Bop, bop. All right, so here's the deal. We've got body slam now, so that means we can shrug it off and then defend and then body slam. So here's the deal. Shrug it off first. Give me a card, sir. You gave me a strike. Okay, we've got 13. L body slam. He's been crushed. He's dead. That's the plan. We're conquering all social media platforms. They're all dust before me. I would like to be out there for everybody to see. I want everybody to join us. So it was a very easy decision to like get on with the multi-stream because we're not in it for the money. We're in it for like making friends and forming a, you know, inclusive community. So that's right up my alley. What do I want the flex? It's 0. There's the sword boomerang, 3 damage to a random enemy. I like that flex is 0. I need more 0 options. Okay, so this is where it gets a little... We don't need any healing. But if we go to the campfire, we get a reward, an upgrade, right? We can do that, yes. Smith me up, sir. Oh, can you please get rid of the exhaust? Oh, no, I didn't get rid of the exhaust. It made it plus 5 damage. You know what? That's still fine. Proceed. Okay, so now our multi-bop is really pogging up. He's an angry boy right out of the gate. We flex on him, and then we also bop back. This ghost armor. Pummel, yeah, and then he's looking really terrible. No lie. What are you doing? All right, can we just? How close are you to dying? 10 and 3, 6, 6. Yeah, please, just stop. You're not dead still? Why? Why? Oh, no, because it caused... I ate an extra energy trying to do that. That's why. I'm dumb. Alright. Thank you, old man. Please. Oh, I've got too many potions? Is that what the deal is? Yeah, it sure is, huh? What do I want to get rid of? At this point, they're all really incredibly useful, but just give me the card. Demon form at the start of your turn. Gain. You know what? Fine. Demon form me. Here's a chest. Oh, the toxic egg. Whenever you add a skill to your deck, upgrade it. Neat. Okay. This is still the optimum route. We're flying through one. Let's go demon form right away. At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength. Yes. I still think it's worth it. Demon form. Okay. That means all of the bops from here on out are much bigger. But we can use this early on now. I'm okay. Get the block. And then we Hokuto Shinken. Oops. I really appreciate everyone being with us right now, BTW, because I think I even had like a Twitch goal for having more than 5 viewers at the same time for a certain duration, and so I super appreciate that, because I feel like I'm meeting that goal, and I didn't even mean to, and that makes it feel like the progress is even more real, you know, when it's effortlessly. But hey, by the way, Preston came in and he brought the whole crew with him. That was pretty easy. It was pretty easy when someone else did all the work for me. Carnage. Deal 20 damage. That's crazy. Clothesline. 20's crazy. And we've kind of got a thing going on with the demon thing right now. So we've got big burst damage, but I was just gonna say it's not very AoE. It's not very area of effect right now. We need to get rid of some of these guys. Shrug it off, huh? Bandage, defend. Give me a defend first of all. Bandage up now, because there's no reason to not take the HP. Shrug it off and gain 1. Yeah, and then we can just strike. Who's closest to... What are you doing? You're being strategic. You're going to inflict a negative effect on you and attack for 4 damage. I'd rather you didn't. I'd really rather you didn't. You know, this is a true story. This is absolutely a true story, okay? So, you know, another lifetime ago, like literally like 2 recessions ago, I was a manager for GameStop, and actually one of my very good friends and one of my employees that worked for me there, he's actually a big-time YouTube personality. BD Cool. Look him up. That's my friend Maynard. We worked at GameStop together. We suffered in the trenches for your electronic satisfaction. Do we want the demon form? I feel like taking the demon form right now is a big hit. I'm not sure the 2 strength is worth it. I got to think about this, because we're not going to be able to hit anyone for anything right now, which means we're definitely taking 12 at a bare minimum, plus whatever the purple dude is thinking about doing. But then after that means I think we're clear to just like wail. Let's do that. Let's see if this pays any dividends. We're going to find out right now. Okay? Yeah, then I've got another friend of mine that was a customer at that same GameStop, and eventually I guess he ended up becoming some kind of technician. I think he's some kind of military tech. But he's also, more importantly and pertinent to the conversation, he's a streamer. Trigger FTU, yeah, look him up. He's also someone who streams, just, and that I found out just kind of by happenstance, that like I know in real life. Same thing with like one of my good judo friends, who was training for the Olympics when, I mean, I didn't think I was going to get into the Olympics, but you know, you could always hope. So when I was really training really hard, um, you know, he was like in the Olympics, and you know, all of this year he got really hemmed up with coronavirus stuff, and so he started streaming. He started playing Fortnite on stream. So you know, they're out there. It's crazy like how people even in your regular everyday life are probably doing this right now. Look, the carnage, the flex. You gotta flex first. We're always flexing first. I want to figure out what's the best way to do this. Okay, hear me out. He needs to be pummeled to death right now. Like, I don't know how to say it, but I had to beat him to death. Right? Yeah, you know what? It's true. And anyone that says that like that there's no longer any kind of hardware barrier, there's definitely hardware barriers. Okay, so how much of this could I block if I blocked it? I would eat 2, or I can murder 1. You're mad. Why are you mad? I feel like that means I got to get rid of you first. I probably should have got rid of the one I could killed first, but I thought maybe if I got rid of the 1. Ghost armor me, please. There's more carnage. Okay, now we'll carnage him. But he's still mad, which means he's gonna bot me extra hard. So there's a flex. There's a bop. There's a bop. There's a bop. Okay. So I'm not seeing the like, it doesn't look like the demon form necessarily like stacks every turn, but it's not bad. There's True Grit. 9 block, exhaust 1 card. We don't have really the exhaust thing going for us right now. Probably down for an armament. And then how about a Blessing of the Forge? Upgrade cards in the hand for the rest of the turn. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that one's worth it. All right. Question mark me. Riddle me this, Batman. As you make your way down a long corridor, oh god, there's a donut. You see a banana, a donut, and a box floating about. No, upon closer inspection, they are tied to strings coming from holes in the ceiling. There is a quiet cackling from above as you approach the objects. What do you do? Obtain a relic, become cursed, you get regret. I don't like becoming cursed. I do like being healed though. That's fair. Riddle me this, Batman. I'm in my professional work. I am one's staff for important people, several important people. I am the singular staff person. I will pray at this elaborate forgotten spirit. Upgrade a card. Demon form? +3 strength? Hang on. Shrug it off. Body slam. If that becomes 28. Flex becomes 4. A 0-4 flex sounds absolutely insane. I kind of wish the demon form became cheaper. But we'll pump it up. It seems like it's doing something for us right now. Thank you for hanging in there with me. We're almost at the end of one, and we're actually kind of at full health, which is amazing. This guy is coming in hot. So I'm gonna bop him one. I see. You see this? I grew a quarantine beard. Carnage is look at this. I mean, 20 damage for 2. If I could just get it to pop a little bit more. I've got, so that's 20. He's 36. I'll take the pummel instead. I should have, but I want the other one back. That's the problem. Take the flex. You'll get the free flex. Ooh, flex is probably prime candidate for the next upgrade. So this is a true story. The reason why I started growing the coronavirus beard. Oh, armament. Can we armament oh, you're trying to dip right now, sir? I don't even know how to handle that. What a jerk. He's just going to take off with my money. Thanks for the money. I heard it in the bad guy's voice from Doug. What's tier 3? What is that? Keep me in the loop here. What are we talking about? Dual wield, choose an attack or power card. Add 2 copies of that card into your hand. Yes. Yes. I don't think it matters which campfire. We're at full health. Smith me up. I wasn't lying about the flex, because here's the thing is if we get a 0 cost flex, okay, and then we roll that into a carnage, doesn't matter if carnage is upgraded or not, it's gonna pog like if your grandma did a backflip, okay? That's what I'm talking about. That pure online goodness. Yeah, I think we're tier 1B, but I've had nobody tell me that the vaccine's available for me yet, so I'll let you know when low-level government personnel get access to it. Flex. Need the flex. We have to flex. Proceed, please. 2. Is this the blob monster? This is the blob monster. It is. It's blobby. Here's the deal. We need to use Carnage, because if we don't, we're gonna lose it for the whole match. So here's, you armament first, then you Carnage. We can't demon form right now, but it's gonna roll back. Now we're slimed. Okay. While he's thinking about it, make him pay. You just clobber him. Okay. Ghost armor wasn't really... well, we stopped him. We bopped him hard enough that he thought twice about it. He's going to split in 2 now. Choose an attack or power card. Add 2 copies of that card into your hand. Okay. Yes. Cool. So look at that. Look at that. What happened? What? It immediately exhausted my turn. No. Why? Did I do that? I didn't do that. Did I? Flex, please. Again. Okay. So dual wield. All right. I'm not sure what happened on that last one. Why it immediately exhausted right away. Maybe we used all of our energy and it just kicked me out. Okay, so I think it's the same play as turn one. I think you upgrade Carnage, and then we bop one of these guys as hard as we can. I know we're going to get hit, but I don't think there's a lot that I could do about it. Impolite. The attack is kind of probably a moot point right now, but we'll take it because we're going to need it to pop through 4 smaller slug monsters. All right, so first of all, shrug it off. Second of all, defend. Kind of ran out of a little bit of running out of steam, kind of going on there. We need some of those pummels to cycle back through now, please. No more slimes. Ghost armor. Make him think about doing something else. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and then same thing. Pummel this other kid into oblivion. That was great. We turned the battle in the exact opposite direction. So, true to form, we have the most anime build that I can imagine so far. We just need to keep it up. We gotta keep up we gotta power up the blocks. We gotta make the tanks even stronger. This one's got to go, for sure. I know. He gave me the weak. And I'm frail. I'm weak and frail. Dead. Okay. We're clawing through it, kind of. We got more demon strength now. Okay, we've got the ghost armor. This guy in the back is a goner. It's fine. We'll just take a little bit more weak, but that doesn't do anything. It deals 18 damage out the gate. So, okay. Limit break, double your strength. That seems great. Gain 2 vulnerable at the start of your turn. Gain energy. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Offering. Lose 6 HP. Gain 2 energy. Dry 5 cards. Offering is the kind of card that I could get behind. Limit break is in line with our Dragon Ball Z most anime iron build ever going on. Let's go limit break because I feel like the Dragon Ball Super fans aren't going to let it down if I don't do if I don't grab it. Okay. Oh, and we got a treasure chest. Okay. Sozu, gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer obtain potions. I wouldn't be super sad about that. Whenever you lose HP, draw a card. Not super, wouldn't be super cut up about that one either. Upon pickup, obtain 1 potion, gain 50 gold, raise your max HP by 5, obtain 1 card, upgrade 1 random. Tiny house seems amazing, honestly. Not sure what the downside of tiny house would be. Because losing access to potions could be bad. Of course, having more energy at the start of every turn could also be great. Let's not dawdle. Tiny house me. Give me the tiniest house. Well, here's how you solve that one. Give me the 50 gold. What do we got? Another shrug it off. Add a random attack into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Exhaust. You know, it's 0 and it gives us... right? Tiny house. I was like, actually, tiny house kind of sounds very broken, but... hey, you know what? We're going to do the little ironclad on the prairie thing right now. Okay. So that's 1. We did all of 1 there. It's the city. Yeah, Infernal Blade. It's a 0 to get a 0. That's no bit. That doesn't sound bad to me. Yeah. So watch. Look, we're gonna go Demon Form right away, and then we'll Infernal Blade, and it's gonna give us a 0 attack. Isn't that bananas? Boom. I know it was negated, but like we went Demon Form and we got an attack for free. I mean, if we could just like reduce the deck down now to just like the good cards, this would be... I would be very pogged. Yeah, Slay the Spire. It's got hands down some of the coolest like ability names, like, and the visuals. It does it for me. If it was a little bit more interactive, a la Monster Train, like when you play the card, it kind of has some kind of visual representation like on the screen. Like if I played the Ghost Armor, he gets the Ghost Armor on the screen. That would make it better. But you know, Slay the Spire was the pioneer. They cut the mold in the image of Slay the Spire. Nothing better than pure pog. All right, so he's bopping me for 10, but I've already got 10 shield, so I'm not afraid. So I'm just gonna... You look like a peppermint. I'm not afraid of you. You look like what I get after I have my chicken fingers at Denny's. He wants to hit me for how much? Now, this is what I want to know is I'm going to limit break and then I'm going to carnage him. Did that do anything? No? It actually didn't do anything. I just, like, I kind of, like, broke through his shield. That was a big hit. I regret taking that now, but hey, man. Here's the thing, is our strength is still doubled, so it didn't kind of matter after that. Intimidate. Apply 2 weak to all enemies. Exhaust. It's 0, which is what the heck. Uppercut. Deal 13. Apply 2 weak. Apply 2 vulnerable. I also really like Uppercut for the same reason that I like some of the other ones. But man, Intimidate could be great because it's 2 to everybody and it's 0. I love 0 cost cards. Because that's how you keep a combo going, is when you've got the ability to pivot for 0 energy. If your pivot costs 2, I think you're gonna run out of steam. All right, where are we? We're in the boonies. Where is the nearest shop? Fight another. Give me another monster. Oh, it's this lady. Oh, no. Defend. And then we'll body slam. Yeah, her multi-attack is dumb. This is insane. Okay. So we're kind of having the problem where we've got too much good cards in our hand all at once and not enough energy to play it. If we don't play Carnage, it'll get bopped from the deck right now for this match, which would be unfortunate. My play would be to armaments into Carnage, and then try to reroll for everything else. And I think I just made Limit Break cheaper. I'm not sure what I did there, but it's okay. Suffer! No! Stop! With the hexing! Oh, you're gonna make me flex on you. With the ghost armor. And then we Infernal Blade into something for free? Hang on. I want to see if I get another power up first. I didn't. So you cleave for free. And then we give him the Fist of the North Star. Okay? Yeah. Ooh. There's Intimidate. So again, it's free. So we deboat him. Bop. How much am I taking this next? I need a braced for impact. There's our dual wield. Actually, I should have used all these first. I thought I could pick the bandage. Son of a biscuit. I don't want to like get everyone all like pogged up on pog juice, but there are 10 concurrent viewers in chat right now, which is the most I've ever had. Look at all the days! We can't do anything! No! He's gonna hit me so hard! No! Mama, no! He's so close to dead, too. Stop with the days. There's no... Oh, no. Okay. How do we do this? How do we freak this? He's not thinking right now. Yeah, you gotta go. We gotta ghost armor, or we gotta demon form and gather some strength here. Please, yes, Carnage. Yes. It paid off. It's paying off dividends. It really is. Headbutt plus 12 damage. Put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. You know, I'm not sure if I need anything. Do I really want that? It's a 1. It's 12. You know, it would be a good replacement for one of the swords, because that's really what we need to do now, is we need to ask one of these. Oh, it's the mask gang. It's the red masks. You lose all your... No. We've got too much money. Okay. Put the mask down, Craig. Okay, hang on. Choose an attack or power. Do I have an attack or power? I have 1 attack or power. Boy. Alright, so Ghost Armor is an absolute. shrug it off to maybe get the hypothetical good attack card. Nope. So we are... Yes, please stop that, gentlemen. No, they didn't do anything. It didn't stop nothing. It didn't stop nothing. Grab him, bear. No, don't grab nothing. Oh, we've got it, right? We got a demon form, like, right away. Demon form me, sir. And a little pick-me-up. Okay, we gotta live through this turn. This is awful. Ow. All right, so we've got some stuff here. Infernal Blade me, Heavy Blade. This is our... Okay, so who's the most dangerous? Who needs to go? That's a huge hit. Think we're dead no matter what. So we're gonna go out like anime style right now, okay? Watch this, watch this, watch this. Limit break me. Boom. Hit that big guy as hard as we can. Hit him again. Okay, sound the sad trumpets nowish. Ugh. I tried to do it, but we should have gave them the money. I didn't want to do it. That's rough. You know what? That was a whole that was a whole Slay the Spire run. That was a whole Slay the Spire run. Can you believe that? Let's try again. Ironclad was great. Defect is my boy, though. Defect's my boy. Try another. Yes. Oh. Enemies in your next 3 combats have 1 HP. Yeah, let's do that. So our next 3... Hang on. I'm mapping it out. Okay, I mean, it's not it's not crazy. We're just going to stick over on the right-hand side over here. Here's one of the Feed Me Seymour monsters. He's dead. But what that really means is that we get the game is giving us 3 free cards. Let's see. Rip and Tear. Deal 7 damage to a random enemy twice. It's 1 for 14, so it's not bad. 2... Equilibrium, gain 13 block, retain your hand this turn. Not sure if I like that. And then reprogram, lose focus, gain strength and dexterity. Let's go Rip and Tear. I feel like I never get like enough of like the regular basic attacks. I feel like that never happens. And so in this case, right, we're going to get 2 attacks, so it's an instant kill. Let's see. Gain 2 orb slots. Channel a frost orb. Draw a card or deal 7 damage. Channel 1 lightning. I don't know. We're kind of not... I'm going to go capacitor because we're not really... Like, we haven't picked an alignment as far as orbs yet. We may not even do orbs. But giving us more access to more orbs doesn't seem like it hurts. I will lose 3 HP. Take that 4 HP. Give me my... What did you give me? What did we do here, gentlemen? The old coin. Oh, so I'm Daddy Warbucks now, or we got broke off. Yeah, we've already got the golden idol. You know, take the 18 damage because we can take it. I think we got one more freebie left. Yeah, we got one more freebie. Brute. Card. Sweeping Beam. Deals 6 damage to all enemies. Draw 1 card. Okay. Gain 6 blocks. Decrease this card's deal damage. Let's go Sweeping Beam, because we really haven't done anything. We haven't like got any good orbs yet. Like, that's not really a thing. These guys look like Muppets. Rip and tear. I can kill this one. And then how much damage do I got coming my way? Quite a bit. I should probably block. Fight, fight, fight. The itchy and scratchy show. It's kind of like that. Okay. Sweep. Yes. All right. So we'll take the 1 damage. We gotta find a campfire after this, though. Why are you charging up? Here it comes. So, I'm sorry, I got a little lost in the sauce on that one because I was getting confused why the gremlins were giving me a hard time. Deal 7 damage, draw 1 card for each unique orb. You know what, that's fine. We'll take that. Riddle me this something good, Batman. Before you lies an elaborate shrine. Yeah, I'll remove a card from the deck. Get one of these regular strikes out of here. Oh, there's rat spores. Oh no. Defend. Rip and tear. And just keep picking on the one if we happen to favor one, which we did. Sweeping Beam. Trying to decide. He's got 9 coming at me. I've got 2. I mean, I guess safety first. It's like OSHA up in this. That sounds interesting. You'll have to tell me about that. Never thought of it like a Star Wars sort of Yu-Gi-Oh theme. Okay, here's the deal, right? I know you're doing stuff, but compile driver and then rip and tear. Okay, he's dead. We're off to a really rough start. No lie. Grab another compile driver. I feel like I'm on the precipice of making this work somehow. Ginger, you can no longer become weakened. Wow. The game's right, guys. Make sure to get your ginger in your diet. It's a sludge monster. Oh no. That wasn't great. Yeah, post them up on our Discord. And by the way, see, this is where all of the interesting discussion is going on. BTW, it's happening in our Discord. What do we want to do here? Gain 2 orb slots. That's sure. I don't know. I don't think we're making very good progress as the defect this time around. We forced the split. That's good. I'm slimed, though. Which is less than ideal. Yeah, I feel like this we've all my jazz is gone now. No, leave me alone. No. Okay. Put up a block. We're not able to deal with this amount of damage these guys are doing. It's just not matching. Oof. Come on, man. There we go. We kind of made it through there. What do we got? Machine learning at the start of your turn, draw 1 additional card. Deal 4 damage for each channeled orb. These both seem really good, but I'm going to go with the learning machine. That seems more on jazz. We need to be really careful about... Well, we're not going to be really careful about anything, because I think we're dead. I'm pretty sure we're dead. Give me that. Give me a defend. And then let's rip and tear 2. We're gonna die. This was the most unoptimal situation going from the last fight. Oh, it's not good. No beams, nothing. I think we're dead. It's not the way that I wanted to come back. But you know what? We're going to take one of them with us. We'll throw up 2 defends. I think that's still our goose, but... No, we can hang in there one more turn. It's still not looking good, but... There's the sweeping beam. So you sweeping beam him first, okay? Compile driver. Strike. I think... don't die. Don't you do it. He's thinking about it. Rip him and tear him. Genetic algorithm. Claw. Deal 3 damage. Increase the damage of all claw cards. Now, if Rip and Tear is not a claw card, I'm going to be very upset. Spire. I need bed rest, sir. What is going on with his neck? Give me the extra card. Give me the extra card. Okay. We're kind of chewing our way out of this hole that we made somehow. But didn't do a really good job. We really just threw away all that free HP we just got. Put up the defense for the love of goodness gracious. The problem is I was really trying to race to get one of these guys dead, and we just don't have the block to keep him out. Claw. Rip and tear? What are you doing? You got 8. Zap. Okay. Barely in there. But hey, here we are. Doom and Gloom. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Channel 1 dark. Right? I'm trying to we're coming back. And because the problem is sometimes it's like when you feel like you should be falling back on your, like, oh no, there's a lot of enemies I should be defending. It's like, actually, no, you need to reduce their numbers, like, ASAP. All right. Hang on, I'm checking some stuff here. Hang tight. I got a voicemail I gotta go over. All right, we're back. I hope it's a good question mark. You know what? At this point, we need it. We need to get rid of the regular strikes like you don't even know. There's the rest, which is kind of what we needed. Okay, it's the biblical angel. Okay. Learning machine first. Then one of those guys. And then rip and tear. So it's a stick and move strategy. You hit, and then you move. So we're going to hit a little bit, and then we're going to try and defend. All right, what are you doing? Okay. I think I put up a successful amount of blocking there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ow. Ugh. Give me the slots. The defends are probably more worth it. Yeah. Put the little bit of defense up, eat the 1 damage, and then get the zaps. We got a burn? Ooh. Claw me again. See? And then I like how compile driver grabbing another orb goes into another compile driver. So that's kind of cool. I wish my blocks were a little stronger, or that I had more HP. If I had more HP, this wouldn't be as... the amount of damage that we're taking wouldn't be this serious, but... Okay, Steam Barrier. Claw? Let's see... And then... What do I want here? Rip and Tear? One of those. Yeah, and then we can dual cast this one off the end. Yeah, we're okay. Enough with the burns, sir? Unless it's Mr. Burns. Give us a zap first. Well, I don't even... What is that? Defensive? This enemy intends to block and use a buff? No. Please don't. Just keep hitting him. Now he's stronger! No! More zaps, please. More blocks. Trying to decide. Deal 6 to all. Draw a card. Probably not as important as just straight up more block. I really don't want the burn to kill me. That would be super terrible. Probably need the defend no matter what. Rip and Tear. And then dual cast. I think we're just playing with borrowed time now. I think that's all we've got. Oh. No more burn. Ah, it's a burn! Which means I would have to kill him before the burn ever even came up, which I don't think is possible now. Draw a card. Compile driver. Steam. Defend. Yeah, I don't know. Even if I went all defend, I don't think I could have saved myself here. Boo! Boo this man! Dang it. Well, that's like a whole episode of Slay the Spire. So, you know, I'll cut that one up later. I'll cut it up later. Oh, goodness. What do you say? Do we got one more in us? I feel like the other one was so good that this one being so bad really wounds me. Let's go in with Poison McGee. Stabby. All right, Alan Rickman. Greetings. What do you got for me? Our starting thing is the Snecko Eye? Is that what he gave us? Is that really what they did? No. No, it's Ring of the Snake. Ring of the Snake that does what? At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. That's not too bad. You know, tell you what. Let's just take an upgrade. Give me some extra weak. We'll work on a weakness build here. Okay? We know where we're getting into. There is a boss that way. There's a boss that way. Listen, there's bosses. There's these little... The mini bosses are everywhere. We're going to have to watch on this one. This is not an easy run. Get neutralized, sir. Okay. I'm hoping the stab, stab, stab strategy is the right one to go for. Yeah, we're just applying a go strategy right now to our game. Bane. Deal 7 damage if the enemy has poison. Deal 7 damage again. Leg sweep. Apply 2 weak. Gain 11 block. That's amazing. Gain 10 block. Deal 10 damage. Those are all great. I'm going to go Bane. It's low energy, and I want poison. So, you know, it's kind of like what I'm hoping for is going to pop up next. It's not what we have. It's what I'm hoping for. Why? Just defend, dummy. See, we're going to take 1 damage unnecessarily now. We should have just done all defends. See, look, in Chompy, he's got his 1 HP. There's a neutralize. Hit the defend. And then now I guess we can Bane. Alright. You know, 1 HP isn't terrible. There's another neutralize. There's survivor. We'll get rid of the attack. Now we'll Bane. Now we'll defend. Splikow. So he's defending right now. So just stab. Just stab. Bellow. That's not good. Now he's got 6 armor. Can I stab my way out of it now? Yes. Kind of. Sort of. A block potion. So piercing wail. All enemies lose 6 strength this turn. Exhaust. Deal 9 damage. Draw a card. Discard a card. And then Infinity Blades. At the start of your turn, add a shiv to your hand. Adding a shiv to... I mean, I know that we don't have the infrastructure for it right now. But... anytime the game gives you an infinite amount of something, you should probably take it. Let's see. What do we got going on here? What's in there? What do you got? What do you got? Eviscerate. I'm trying to find a good place for me. There is no good place for me to live. Skirt. I lied. I'm gonna live right here from now on. Okay. For reals though. So eviscerate costs 1 less for each card discarded this turn. Deal. So we know we've got shivs. Deal 4 damage for each skill in your hand. Is shiv gonna be a skill? That's what I want to know. No, shiv will be an attack, right? Innate. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. Combined with the Ring of the Snake that gives us 2... That feels like it could be good, especially since we're making like an infinite amount of knives. I'm trying to figure out how I can freak this best. Because I really want the poison. Apply 4 poison and weak to all enemies. Exhaust. I still think the poison is the way to go. I suffered about that for a little while, but you know what? It's okay. All right, so now we need to make some tough choices. We've already lost the option to make this not bossless. So let's go with the question marks. They might give us the best chance of making something happen here. I pressed the button too quickly. He healed me for 1 damage. It's cute. Transform a card. That's fine. A defend. I have to confirm this. Okay, ready? No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop! Masterful Stab cost. Alright, you know what? Whatever. Alright. Now we're at full, but we're going to the smith so we can... Will you get rid of exhaust? No, but it's 7 poison and 2 weak. Yeah, let's make Infinity Blade plus an 8. That means we're gonna get it at the start of combat. All right, now we gotta. It's time to sink or swim. It's the Ocarina monster. No. Shiv is an attack and it exhausts. Shiv. Neutralize. I'm afraid. Yes, I know. I know. I know. You're a confused Ocarina bug monster. There's the crippling cloud of poison. Here's Bane. There's some free damage. Why don't you sit down? Smoke that. That was a heavy hit. I shouldn't have took that damage. So costs 1 additional energy for each time you lose HP as combat. Ooh. Okay, so... We're doing okay-ish right this second. But he's kind of out-damaging me, and I don't have a lot I can do about it except for the shivs. So we need shiv synergies badly. So Survivor. Get rid of the strike. Bane. Yeah. Defend Shiv. We're kind of just barely hanging in there. We killed the Ocarina monster. Thank you. Ancient T-set. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat. Okay. You know what? We'll take it. T-set's kind of our thing anyways. Gain energy, draw 2 cards, exhaust. We're gonna go for the poison stab, but I know that we need energy synergies very badly. So hang on, I'm looking here. We've got 62 gold. That's not a lot to go on, but there's a fireplace. We could make something happen there. And then we've got our... Yeah, I say we stick with to the right. Smite me up. So that becomes 16. I think the 8 poison every time is bananas. Okay. Good stuff. Orichalcum. If you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. Okay. Look at I love it. Okay. Shiv me all the time. Apply some weak. Boy. Crippling Cloud. Masterful Stab. Strike. Strike. I mean, that was a incredible turn. For damage, that was an incredible turn. My power is unmatched. You're the one that's at 18 life, buddy. You're dead. You're a corpse. Your power is unmatched. Stacking the poison is probably the greater value reward in that transaction. It's the slime monster with the eyes. No. Infinity Blade Works. How do we freak this? Nah, you do the good stab, followed by the free stab, followed by the one that you get a bonus off of from using the first stab. Look at him. He's already splitting. He's doing mitosis right now. It's biology 101. Shiv. Neutralize the threat. We are going to take some heat this turn. Yeah, well, I mean, we're gonna take some heat. There's nothing we can do about it. But we put up. I think we put up some good blocks there. You never waste a free shiv. Hang on. So 6, 6, 12, 18. We got 18 here. 1, 2. Because the other guy's thinking. Poison stab. Neutralize. Yeah, I mean, it all worked out, right? It all worked out. Blessings of the Forge. Dodge and roll. The end of your turn. Retain up to 1 card. Blade Dance. Add 2 shifts. Oh, you know we need the shifts, so. I'm unsure of which one of these we should get now. If I should rest. Do I need to rest now, or do I need to... Play it safe. Let's rest now. No, yeah, we still have one more up ahead, but that's fine, because I wanted... Yeah, see, you know what? Getting the health right off the bat wasn't the wrong call. Since the whole Sesame Street club is here. So, Infinity Blades, then Blade Dancer. Tell me what you're doing, tiny Blade Dancer. That was bad. That was so bad. Alright, you've got the most amount of life, which means I kind of want to get rid of you the most. You've got the least amount of life, which means I feel like you need to be insta-murked firstest. 16 life, 5, 4, 4. And it's what? If you end your turn without block, I gain 6. That means I should never... I can't kill any more of these guys, so I should still take the... Actually, no. So it's not even worth it. Actually, so there's no reason to play a single block when you have Orichalcum. There's no reason not to just play the single block. I'm sorry, my dogs are very upset right now. They're doing something out there. I kind of got mixed up in the sauce there. I was listening outside for what was going on. Okay. It did smash me, though. I don't appreciate that. I know what my dog is upset about. So there is some kind of person loading equipment, like in and out of a house or something near us, and he's upset about it. So... this guy. Turning down the sensitivity of the microphone a little bit. get another blade dance. It's working well for us so far. Yeah, there's like kids skateboarding outside or something. Nice. All right. Infinity Blade. Hang tight. Their dogs are coming in. We'll do dog cookies live. Come here, guys. Come here, come here. Kuma, you sits? Dear Kuma. Okay. Zumi. Zumi shake? Oh, yeah. See, does Zumi shake? You're very good. Does Zumi lay down? You lay down? You lay down, Zooms? Oh, does Zumi lay down, too? He's very good. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. How about the marshmallow? He can sit. You come here? Oh, yeah, you come here. Very good. Okay, relax, guys. We're playing Slay the Spire. This is relax fun time. Blade dance me, daddy. Blade dance me again. So here we go. We're gonna just stick this guy a million times. I wish I would have worked at least a one poison in there, but hey, that wasn't so bad. I'm assuming that means we can just ignore the first rat because he's going to die of poison. Yeah. There you go. That wasn't so bad, right? Deadly poison. Piercing wail. Blur. Gain 5 block. Block is not removed at the start of your next turn. Oh, now my dad's home. They all get super excited when dad's home. All right, so this is it. We're at almost... I don't feel like the 10 HP is worth it. I would rather, like, soup something up here. Yeah, we'll make one of the deadly poisons a little bit more better. I know that wasn't very sophisticated. Infinity Blade works. Make it happen. Put some weak on him. He doesn't even know that we're, like, worst enemies yet. Poison. More poison. And then we shiv it up. Okay. And again, I guess if I have to end a turn with just like blocks, it's better to not block because of the orichalcum. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit. There's so many shivs. Let's see. Shiv? Hang on. So defend. Get rid of the strike. Then we shiv. Then we shiv. I mean, it's chip. If we can keep the shield up. But that was a bad hit. That was not great. I feel like there's really nothing we can do here except for pile on the poison because we didn't get any defense. So we're just rolling with the punches. Burns. No. Alright, so there's a Blade Dance. Poison Stab. Bane. And then we Shiv. 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 And then he Orichalcum gives us 6. Alright. He does actually want to hit somebody. So we put 8 up. And then we can strike, Shiv. Meh. But you do take a burn now, which is unfortunate. Deadly Poison. Poison Stab. Neutralize. Shiv. Defend. What is he? You stop inflaming! Stop all that. Excuse me, sir. I need you to stop. Stop with whatever you're doing with the Infernal Fire. Yikes. I know I missed out on the Shiv there, but we needed to put up blocks. So I would really like to get rid of the strikes because the Shivs are better than strikes and they're free. You see, because otherwise the strikes are just kind of clogging up the deck. They're not really doing anything for us. I'm a amorphous blob bad guy. Wah. Wraith form. Gain 2 intangible at the end of your turn. Lose 1 dexterity. Okay. Phantasmal killer. Next turn, your tank deal double damage. That's crazy. After image, whenever you play a card, gain block. Huh. Intangibles reduce all damage taken and HP lost to 1. That seems too crazy not to take. So we're going to yeet that one. We'll take the Liquid Dreams. Get out of here. Upon pickup, remove 2 cards from the deck that we probably couldn't have asked for a better card. Slaver's Collar during the boss and elite combats. Gain energy at the start of your turn. That could also be good. And then Calling Bell. Upon pickup, obtain a unique curse and 3 relics. Give me the cage. Get both of those things out of here. Seawater. Where are we going? Dad, where are we? I don't know. I'll tell you what. This one over on the side looks pretty safe. There's the rotten ice cream cone monster. Infinity Blade. Neutralize. Blade Dance. Stab. Stab. Have you taken anything yet? Plated armor at the end of the turn gains 14 block. Receiving unblocked attack damage reduces plate armor. He intends to attack. Weakened. So what do I got here? I've got, I'm gonna put up 6 all on my own. Which means I'm not really afraid of whatever it is that you're gonna do. You haven't been poisoned, so just regular hit. Sorry, I overthought that one a little bit. Why are you shiny? Oh, it's because of your thing? The thing you do? Crippling armor. I know, we can't do... It wasn't time for the Wraith form. Dog food. What are you doing? Trying to... What can we do here? I mean, it's better just to grab the defend, I guess. Or to get the free block from Orichalcum. Just stack up all the poison we can, for sure. Yeah, Orichalcum has ended up being a really good get for us. Just that it gives us block every turn. That kind of frees up some of our other attacks and abilities so that we can... Okay, so this is a great situation to get rid of that one. And actually get some block out of it. And that way we don't have to take any damage this time. Liquid bronze. Okay, so there's backstab innate, which is that we get it no matter what. Sucker Punch plus, deal 9, apply 2 weak. Flying Knee could be good in that it's damage and it gives us energy. We do kind of have an energy deficit that we could... Yeah, we do have an energy deficit. And to pog things up to the next level, it's got to have more energy. Okay, here's a bunch of those new Pokemons that are also dinosaurs somehow. Infinity Blade. Let's see. It's a bird. Bird. Okay, so he's taken care of for right now. The one on the back has the least amount of life. My 5 damage. No. He has been stabbed. We're still not necessarily afraid of the one on the front. We're still auto-generating defense. And, Ka-ka! 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 Alright. So... actually really not concerned about the Wraith form right now. Caca! Okay, so they get pogged up after they caca. I get it. Blade dance. Blade dance. Okay. We've got shivs. We've got shivs. He's dead. Don't even worry about him. He's dead. Pretty sure they're both dead. Oh, I thought this guy was dead. What do I know? Now he's dead. Ooh. Hungry Chow Chows are approaching. Eat your food, guys. Alright. There's Blur again. Not sure how I feel about it. Discard your card, then draw that many cards. Exhaust. I actually like Calculated Gamble. I will take it. It's worth it. Infinity Blade works. The crazy thing, too, is you can, like, just get it down to like, your lemons and then re-roll those. Hey, see you later, Darth. Thank you for hanging out, brother. I appreciate it. You have a good evening. My energy? Yes. Hit that guy. And then do it again. Poison. Neutralize. Give me some other freebies? Give me some zeros? Nah, no zeros. Okay. Don't grow. No growing. No growing allowed. Alright. Masterful stabs gotta go. Shiv. Defend. Shiv. Shiv. We got somehow between the boss and these second row of bad guys. This wave is really kicking our butt here. This is a very good turn to go incorporeal. Okay, another blade dance. Another neutralize. This isn't so bad. Yeah, and then I think you can just shiv your way out of it. It's a hard habit to resist to resist the using up your block there at the end, but I think I got it. There's another flying knee. Alright, so... Poison. Yep. Should die. He's dead. We're suffering a little bit, but I don't think it's anything you know, a snooze at the campfire can't fix. That's terrible. It's such a big hit. I got no defense on this. He's gonna hit me for 15. We're just gonna stab away at it. It's like, go. Oh, or did he gave up? No, he kept his, he still attacked. I'm down to 27. Which is less than ideal, but hey, we're alive. Predator, deal 15 damage. Next turn, draw 2 additional cards. Noxious fumes at the start of your turn. Apply 2 poison all enemies. There's no reason to not do that. Take out the guesswork. So what happened there? I was trying to re-roll into like the mass poison is what I wanted, but we didn't get it. It's good. This is gonna be hot. So there's our mass poison. Let's see. And then we get a 6. I really don't like that we always end up like taking like a little bit, like we're just always like being outpaced. This is way too late in the game for Noxious Fumes now. Boy, not looking good for sure. Ooh. Will this help us survive? Having gone into Wraith and now only taking 1 damage. think we know how this one works out. I don't know how we survived by the skin of our teeth on that one, but we did. More mass poison would be beneficial. We're going to use some potions this next... Oh, no. Choose a card in your discard pile and return it to your hand. Cost 0. Boy. I know. I know. I know. And so I did that, so now I can drink the Liquid Memories potion. And go again. Roll them again. Gimme. I got a neutralize. That's something. I'll take it. We're likely dead, but I think we really puzzled it out just to get that far. Don't die. Don't die. Masterful stab. What if I masterfully stab you in the face? It's all just a little too late. Come on. Change your plans. Nothing. I threw everything I had at him. Suffer. We're gonna do that. Clutch, Wraith form. Shiv. We're hanging in there. How close are you? You're not close to dying at all. Shiv. This gentleman. Please die. Please die. My intangible is gone. I need more shivs. Did I do it? Did I do it? Yeah! Gambler's Brew. Discard any number. Poison Knife. Prepared. Draw a card. Discard a card. We'll do that one. Wow. I can't believe we made it. Give me some Z's, please. Z me up. Okay, so should have some extra energy from our tea party. Noxious Fumes, Infinity Blade, Blade Dance, It was suboptimum. Oh, why he hit so hard? What happened there? He hit us 3 times? My God. No way. Wraith form is super clutch now. Let's see. Poison and weak. Blade dance. Shiv. I think I'm out of... I don't have any more intangible. This could be the end. We got 15 points of damage incoming. We can neutralize. It really didn't seem like it did anything, huh? I guess I'll calculated gamble. No way. Nope. We got really close. Boo. Curses. Dang it. I feel like this is a super good opportunity to oh my God, where is it? It's all the way up there. Hello. Since I have everybody like in the chat, remember to visit the rest of our information. You can always... Oh my God. You can always check us out on all of the different social media platforms. We have the same name everywhere. ROHNORAN. Ro, no Ron. Because you know me, I don't run anywhere. I walk at a brisk pace. Very brisk. At my own leisure. But you know what I did do, though? I did put the link to our Discord and our Twitter, though, in the YouTube chat. And I have to say, I'm impressed by the little community that we have going on here, and I'm super grateful for all of our friends like Goat and Press and Kohaku and everybody else. Just, you know, as happy as I possibly can be. Now, regarding Slay the Spire, we did not have the optimum plays for this one, but we had there were some gems. We got some insights on this one that I didn't think we're ever gonna have. We definitely learned some new tools, got some new tech, perhaps if you're a Dan Giesling fan, new tech. But there's more to do. Probably going to go off for a little bit so that I can pivot to something else. maybe cook myself a little dinner. But I want to wish you a good evening, and that I hope you stay warm, stay healthy, and we'll all meet back here next time. See you later.